Peace, what's happening? What's the word, everybody? Give everybody a chance to tap in with the kid before we start building on the subject matter for the day. Hopefully, y'all having a powerful Wednesday thus far, man. I got some ranting and venting I want to do, get some things off my chest. Just for me observing and analyzing what's going on in today's climate here, today's world, man. So I just want to chop it up, build, get some things off my chest, man. So I'm going to be in vent mode. Hey, some people might get offended by what I say, but it is what it is. I'm used to that type of response to things that I have to say. So it's all good, man. But I'm going to give y'all about 2-3 minutes to go ahead and get up in here, man. Get up in the chat room before I start going off, because I'm probably about to go off. I'm in one of those moves, man. Montel, peace. What's happening? What's the word? How you living? How you feeling? Magic Realms, peace. What's happening? What's the word? Anaya's Peace Queen, what's happening? What's the word? How we living? How we feeling? Montel, man, everything's smooth. Everything is all good, man. Just gotta vent some frustrations, man. So it's all good, though. It's all good. It's all good. Montel, for sure. This definitely about to be one of those, though, because it's a lot of nonsense, man. We be tapped into the garbage out here, man. We tapped into the garbage. We always entertaining the garbage. We always entertaining the garbage. We always paying attention to the garbage. We want to see the garbage. But when it comes to things that's informative and educational, it's like, nah, we don't want to tap into that. We don't want to tap into it. We want to tap into the ignorance. We want to tap into the ignorance, man. And again, people wonder why they do not take us seriously. Chris, peace, what's happening? Hey, Magic, that sound peace, man. I might have to tap into that. But nice, there you go. Focus on that greatness. That's all we can do. You know, like I said, man, we attracted to the drama. We attracted to the nonsense. We attracted to the ignorance. We just attracted to the wrong foods, man, as we like to call it. You know, we attracted to it. But then we get in our feelings when individuals don't take us seriously, when all of the stuff that's happening to us continues to happen to us. We want to get in our feelings, man. But look at how we act as a people. Priorities are garbage. Priorities are garbage. We have some terrible priorities. Infinite Divinity, peace, what's happening? Chris, there we go. There we go. Having a good and productive day, man. Keep that going. Keep that vibe going. But we have some trash priorities as Black people. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to like celebrity gossip. Like I said, on a personal level, man, I done spent the last few years of my life, man, probably the last 10 years of my life, striving to uplift Black people. Information overload. Striving to educate. Striving to just make them think. The wife is in the building. Y'all say peace to the wife. But I just spent about the last 10 plus years of my life dedicating, risking a lot of things, man. Risking a lot of things, striving to educate and inform my people. What are some things that I noticed when striving to do that? You receive a ton of hatred. People delete you simply because you are encouraging them to think outside of a box. You're not being toxic. You're not being destructive, but you are encouraging them to think outside of the box that they have been taught to place themselves into. They will delete you when it comes to things like that. You dropping information, you dropping knowledge, you asking questions, you will get deleted. But when it comes to what's going on in society today with the celebrity nonsense, y'all know what I'm talking about. Are we eager to see this type of stuff? We eager to engage in these type of conversations. Made the video about little homie Amir Locke, cops running up in his crib with a no-knock search warrant. Make the video about that. Ain't nobody eager to see that. Ain't nobody eager to tap into that. And these are things that's actually going on that we got to worry about, that we got to face. These are problems that we got to face. If you got a Black son, you should see what you need to see. Not you should. You need to see what happened to Amir Locke. If you with a Black man, you need to see what happened to Amir Locke, because this is real life. This is real life. This is actual stuff that's happening to us. This is not stuff that you need to be trying to ignore. I don't want to see that. No, you need to see it because it's our reality. But let a celebrity indulging or engaging in sexual acts, let that be the trending topic. Now everybody want to see that video. How is that video? What is that video doing to you? But you don't want to see what's happening to young black men and black women out here. Traumatizing. Oh yeah, no, you can't run for reality. It's what's happening to us, and you need to see it so you can understand, so you can know and understand that it's a war out here. But other type of toxic nonsense and irrelevant nonsense, we can't wait to line up and watch it. We can't wait to line up and see what's going on when it comes to these celebrities. Man, get out of here, man. We got a bunch of stuff that we dealing with as a people, man. We got a lot of problems, and we wondering why we can't progress as people, because we have spent our whole entire day talking about celebrities engaging in sexual acts. We spend a whole entire day talking about that. Whole entire day. That'll be our whole day. Matter of fact, we might spend the next 2-3 days talking about it. And people wonder why nobody takes us seriously. Because when it's time for serious discussions, then we not talking. We have nothing to say because we lack substance as a people collectively. Trash, man. Trash. It's garbage. It's garbage. It's garbage. And how do I know? I can speak from experience because I've been dropping information for the longest. Peace, my brother Antonio. And he can vouch for that. He know how it is. You know what I'm saying? He know how it is. He know how I've been. Coming out the gate with the books, coming out the gate with the information. Don't nobody want to hear that. But when you start talking about anything that's toxic, anything that's ignorant, anything that's just stupid, then everybody is all ears and eyes. And again, wondering why nobody takes us seriously. Wondering why we are making no progress as a people. We wonder why. Wonder why cops still running up on us, killing us. Because they not taking us seriously. Because we don't take ourselves seriously. That's why they feel like they could just off a young black man and get away with it. Because we don't take ourselves seriously. We don't. Look at what we talk about on a day-to-day basis on social media. Just look at what we talk about. Look at the stuff that's trending. More than likely, we talking about it. We are the ones talking about it. Then not only do we start talking about it, we start arguing about the nonsense. Start arguing about the ignorance. But like I said, when I present information to the table that's making you think outside of the box, that actually might increase and improve your health, then it's like, nah, we gonna delete him. We don't want to talk to him. We gonna ignore him. We gonna hide his posts, things like that. I know that type of stuff is going on. I done been in this game a very long time. I'm talking about the game of giving information, dropping knowledge, being that type of person, dealing with actual facts and the truth. Not being well received because that's what you deal with, but then watching the ignorance get embraced, and talked about, discussed, and it's a lucrative endeavor. That's what we on. That's what we on. Like I said, hypersexuality is something that they tried to utilize to justify the enslavement of your ancestors. And we fall right into alignment with that perspective every time something like this pops up. Every time it's something leaks with celebrities and sex. Like, you know what I'm saying? That hypersexual culture that they talked about in reference to black people. And they tried to utilize that to utilize that perspective to justify enslaving our ancestors. And we make them look as if they were right and exact when we start acting crazy. When this type of stuff happens. Look it up, man. That's something that they utilize to justify the enslavement of your ancestors. Just look it up. I ain't making this up. Hypersexual animals, beasts. Like that's what they were referring to us as. That's why they tell you sex sells. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why they tell you that. Independent conclusions. Peace. What's happening? For sure. You know, that's why our brothers get out of the business of dropping information and dropping knowledge. That's why our brothers get out of it. Because they see what everybody gravitates towards. You know, that's why they do it. That's why they do it. So when brothers deviate from dropping that information and start talking about things that's trending, I understand. I already know what they're doing. I already know. Masses don't want to hear that information. They don't want to hear that information. They don't want to see that information. They don't want to read. They don't care nothing about these books you posting. They don't care anything about that. Brandon, peace. What's happening? Chris, at all. But like I said, it's hypocritical. It's crazy. Because like I said, man, I know for a fact. You know what I'm saying? I've been in this game for a long time. I've been on social media for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I pay attention. I know when people didn't unfollow me after what posts and things like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times I would get unfollowed. I would lose friends, subscribers, and all of that when I make certain posts. And a lot of those posts are informative posts or posts that's challenging something that you believe in, hence making you think. That's when you lose a lot of people. But when I make a status and that status is filled with curse words or it's ignorant, then here y'all go. But when I post something that's positive and uplifting, these same people, you can never find them. You can never find them. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Shantae Peace Queen, what's happening? It's trash, man. I've been at this for a very long time, man. It's almost a depressing realm to be in at times. That's why sometimes, man, the brothers and sisters with the knowledge, things can get a little real in the field, man, just mentally, because that's the stuff that you seeing, man. You seeing it. I read a lot of books, man, and I got a lot of books that was written by powerful ancestors, man, that are no longer with us, and a lot of them had to die broke. So they dedicated their time and energy. They dedicated their entire lives, man, to educating black people. And they had to die broke because black people not out here supporting the cause, not out here buying the books. Yet this person dedicated their entire life to giving you the proper information so you can reprogram the mind. And they had to die broke. That's a sad reality when you somebody such as myself and you doing the knowledge to that. And you watching these people that ain't talking about a lick of anything, boom. Come on, man. Come on, man. I got plenty of books about brothers, man. They had to die penniless. They died broke. And I'm talking about some of the most brilliant minds. Gave us some of the most brilliant work. Brilliant work that if you read the books, it'll change your life forever. And they had to die broke. It's messed up, man. Priorities are garbage. Why are these people dying broke? Why are they dying broke? Dr. Ben, John Henry Clark should be some of the wealthiest black men in America. But were they though? Amos Wilson should have been one of the most wealthiest black men in America. But was he though? Was he though? Come on, man. We got to do better, man. And we wonder why, you know what I'm saying, kids want to grow up and follow in the footsteps of certain types of individuals because they see that's where the money at. That's the language that they speak. They speak the language of money. So these kids going to gravitate to where they see the money. They not about to gravitate towards anything if they don't feel like they can receive some financial incentives from it. So we getting upset at the sons. I heard, oh, y'all all want to be rappers and this, that, and the third. And when y'all rap, the lyrics is X, Y, and Z. Duh. Because they feel like that's where the money is at. Because that's what y'all going to the club dancing to. That's what y'all riding in the whips to. So why would they not pursue that? Why would they not pursue that? You not riding around bumping some conscious music or music with a message. You not in the club dancing to music with a message. So they don't think that that's lucrative. So why would they take that approach? You are part of the problem. You are part of the problem. You dancing to that music. When you in the whip, that's what you listening to. And you mad that your son want to be that. You mad that these young boys want to be that. Why are you supporting it? Jasmine, peace, what's happening? Ray, peace, what's the word? Brandon, it ain't even no doubt. You ain't even got to wonder if that's the case. We do. We love it. We love dysfunction. We love ignorance. As Elijah Muhammad and them talked about, deaf, dumb, and blind, that's our reality. AR, they ain't going to libraries. You know what I'm saying? Wondering why kids ain't reading. Y'all ain't going to no library. Y'all ain't taking them to no libraries. Y'all ain't going to no libraries. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, come on. I can't recall the last time I popped up on Facebook and seen somebody with their son or their daughter said we going to the library. I don't even think I swear I haven't seen that. I swear to you I have not seen that. Man, I've been on, I swear to you, I do not recall ever seeing that on Facebook, on social media. I swear to you, I don't recall seeing that. Possibly once or twice. I just didn't pay attention to it. But I rarely see somebody say, oh, okay, yeah, we going to the library. Man, I don't be seeing that. If y'all see that, cool. And I got some interesting people on but I do not see that. And we wonder why these kids have a certain type of mentality. Ambitious, that's what it is. Reading on tablets. And when we say reading on tablets, they ain't reading anything informative. You know what I'm saying? They ain't reading anything informative. They not reading anything informative. They on these tablets, they on these phones, and they on YouTube watching other kids be on tablets and phones. That's what they doing. You know what I'm saying? So a kid got a tablet and he watching another kid play on his tablet. That's the stuff that we doing. That's what we doing. Again, wonder why people don't take us seriously. Wonder why people don't take us seriously, man. Come on, man. Wonder why people not taking us seriously, man. Come on. These kids, like I say, man, these kids learning about these rappers before they learn about a Malcolm X. Man, they learning about a Cardi B before they learn about a Asada Shakur. Like, that's what they doing. And I'm saying they learning about. They gonna know who, you know what I'm saying? They gonna know Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, and them, all that. They gonna know all of that before they know about Asada Shakur, Charizard Ali, Queen Nzinga. You know what I'm saying? They gonna know about them before they know about them individuals. They may grow up and never learn about the individuals that I just mentioned at all. They may not ever learn about sister soldiers and all and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But they gonna know the latest. They gonna know the latest dance moves. They gonna know the latest popular song. They gonna know all of these things. What about the latest popular book? Where that's at? Where those discussions at? Shantae, there we go. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing that, man. I'll tell you, I have people, you know what I'm saying, they kids in the gym, they watching other kids. I'm like, man, what is happening? You know, whatever floats your boat, but man, come on, man, we gotta start moving differently. Like, we gotta really start moving differently. Like, some of this stuff is not cool for the brain cells, for the brain development of the child. Some of this stuff is just not cool. And like I said, we continue to wonder why they turn out to be a certain type of way. Man, look at what's happening. Look at what we gravitate towards. Look at what we talk about. God is peace, queen. What's happening? And, you know, sadly enough, shout out to the queens that's in this post. But sadly enough, man, just recent circumstances got me dissatisfied with a lot of sisters out here. Dissatisfied. You know, just being inquisitive about celebrities engaging in sexual acts. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm going to phrase it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it is. The response that I've seen from sisters primarily is ridiculous. Ridiculous. And these be the main ones complain. Is ridiculous. Ridiculous, man. That's all I got to say. I've lost a lot of respect for some sisters out here, man, because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. The way that they present themselves on social media, like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And they wonder why dudes all in their DMs not treating them with an ounce of respect. Because look at how you display yourself. Look at what you gravitate towards. Look at what you're talking about. And look at how you talk about it. Come on, man. Dudes out here doing the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So when you make a post about celebrities engaging in sexual act, you got creeps out here. They finna peep your comments. They finna peep how you talking about it. And if they feel like you going for it based off the comments, guess what they gonna do? Jump right into your DMs because they think you going. Because of the way that you are presenting yourself in the comment section. Come on, man. Dudes are out here investigating like that. And then y'all get mad. Oh, these dudes, look at how you presenting yourself. Look at what you are entertained by. Look at what you are talking about. You lack substance, but you want a dude to approach you with some substance. But you have no substance. Stop playing, man. As I talk about, I quote CeeLo all the time. You got to respect yourself before I can. You ain't respecting yourself. Don't expect for another man to respect yourself, man, to respect you. Come on, man. Like, I'm disappointed in a lot of sisters, man. I'm disappointed. Now, I appreciate the sisters that's not on that type of vibe. But I'm disappointed because a large portion of sisters just out here thirsty to see this type of nonsense. And not only see it, but the response. Like, listen, man, I'm 31 going on 32. A lot of people I'm friends with on this here called internet right here, man, is a lot of people my age are older. I'm not friends with a lot of people that's that much younger than me on Facebook. So these people are either my age or older. And they are the main ones sounding gross on social media. Gross. Gross, like I said, and wonder why nobody taking us seriously. Wonder why nobody takes them seriously. I wouldn't take you seriously either. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous, the type of stuff that I've seen from the individuals that I've seen it from. We all about women empowerment and all of that, and not disrespecting women. Yet when a not even called a sex tape again, when they leak them engaging in sexual acts, then everything is cool. Everything is cool. Everything is cool. And then they wonder why dudes are out here viewing women in a certain light. Not one time. I ain't gonna say not one time, but very seldom was I seeing women talk about, man, this is degrading. This shouldn't be posted. This is this, that, and the third. That was rare for me to see that type of comment. Which in the age of women empowerment, that should be the comment. This is degrading. This is ridiculous. Outrage. This should not be out here. Should not be on social media. That should be the energy. That should be the energy. That should be the energy. But it was not the energy. And you all know why it was not the energy. It was not the energy because of who it was. And y'all know that that's an actual fact. If this would have been anybody else, if it would have been any other celebrities, then people would have had a problem. If this would have been Gorilla Black leaking some type of footage, then y'all would have been like, I ain't want to see this. Matter of fact, I seen sisters talking about the celebrities who they want to leak. I said, okay, this is what we on. That's what we on. That should be degrading. Y'all shouldn't be wanting to see that in any way, shape, or form. That's part of the problem. It's part of the problem. This type of stuff serves no purpose on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. It's not what these platforms are for. We shouldn't be wanting the public to see any of that. That's what's wrong with the world, man. That's what's wrong with us. That's what's wrong with us. That's what's wrong with us. It's part of the problem. Torenzo, Jay Green, peace, what's happening? It's part of the problem. Out here fantasizing. Man, that's teenage energy, man. When you a young girl and you 15, 16, and you got the celebrity that you idolize, you got their posters all in your room. Dude, that's what you do when you like 14 and 15. You might give that a pass, but man, we 30, we 40, 50, even in your mid-20s. Like, come on, man. At some point, that's ridiculous. Grow up, man. Goddess, man, it's vibrating real low. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I disappointed. Disappointed. That's real. Peace. What's that? Disappointed, man. I was disappointed. I couldn't believe what I was seeing, because in my mind, I'm like, I felt like I was the only one with my perspective for a minute. I'm like, man, this is for real. Outside of what y'all talking about, I said it's degrading. This shouldn't be posted on social media. Like, the fact that this is floating around on sites like Facebook and Twitter, it's like this is not right. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't right. You know what I'm saying? This is all bad. It's all bad, man. Ambitious. Yes. Desensitized to sex. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it's exactly our condition. And it's ridiculous, because that's all that you need to start a conversation. Like I said, you post a book that'll change the lives of people. Nope, nothing. You drop some information that'll change the lives of people. Nope, nothing. You say such and such leaked footage. Everybody click. Everybody interested. Everybody sharing. Drop too many heavy jewels on it for the mental, you might get deleted, unfriended. Let me not subscribe. That's the world. That's the world we living in. That's the world. That is the world that we living in, man. It's sick. It's twisted. It's sick and it's twisted, man. And that leads people, such as myself, because I've been there, done that, because I know how the game is. It will lead people such as myself to start thinking like, man, it ain't even worth it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to be taught. I don't even want to do this no more. You know what I'm saying? You don't even want to drop information because you like, for what? Because 9 times out of 10, when you drop information, the people that's listening to you, the people that's already in the know. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for real, when you dropping information, your honest target should be the people that don't know. So that's your honest target. You know what I'm saying? So when you, as they say, preaching to the choir, like that's really not what you out here doing it for. You trying to wake up the people that are, as we call, sleep. And when you start to realize that, man, that's impossible, like you start to feel some type of way. But at the end of the day, man, you rocking with the people that rock with you. Shantae, for sure. Kanye West could sneeze right now, and that'll make a headline. Kanye West sneezed, and everybody start talking about the manner in which he sneezed. That's the world we live in. Cryptox X, peace, what's happening? Guarantee you. You know what I'm saying? Kanye West was in public and he sneezed. Oh my goodness, that'll be trending. TJ, exactly. And that's why I say picking and choosing. It's a little bit deeper than that. You know, like I said, subconscious and subliminal programming. They have created an atmosphere in our minds to where these celebrities are on a pedestal. So anything that a celebrity does, we have automatically been programmed to view it as more important than what we got going on and what the average person has going on. That's how we have been programmed to view celebrities. I even hate using that word because they just regular people. You know what I'm saying? But we have been programmed to view them in a certain light. So anything that they do is more important than what we do. So when they do something that the average person is doing, we act like, you know what I'm saying? We act like it's the end of the world. These celebrities do anything. Like, I mean, it doesn't matter what they do. Once it hit the news, we finna talk about it because they more important. They more important because that's how we have been programmed to live. That's how we have been programmed to view things. Nobody care nothing about these celebrities, man. These brainwashed pawn celebrities, man. These celebrities are, as we say, acting other than their true selves, man. Like, these celebrities are not themselves, man. They don't even know who they truly are. Program puppets, man. Nobody care about these celebrities, man. And these celebrities don't care about, mainly, mostly, they don't care about you all. Brainwashed celebrities, man. I don't care nothing about them, man. Especially on the mainstream level, man. These puppets, man. A lot of these puppets, man, they have been programmed to carry out certain agendas. Why would I care about them? And these agendas don't have anything to do with the upliftment and progression of black folks, man. So why would I care about most of these celebrities? Come on, man. AR for sure. Yeah, for sure. Definitely could talk to people on the same frequency. It's just, for the most part, the objective. You literally be striving to reach those, especially just when you close to them or when you know them. You know what I'm saying? You be striving to reach those that don't know. You know, and a lot of times you have to stop yourself from doing that because, as we always say, when a student is ready, the teacher will appear. But that's who we be wanting to reach to the most, or reach the most. The people that don't know, because most of the time, the people that don't know that we feel like we want to reach, those be the people that's closest to us. Those be the loved ones. It be the people that we don't know that resonate with the message, that's actually striving to listen. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get back on some yeah, man, y'all gonna get me back on that Illuminati type vibe. And again, that just means enlightened ones. But when I mention that, y'all remember that era. If y'all was around back then, about 10 years ago, when that was the popular thing, whenever everybody was deciphering music videos, when ain't nobody trust a celebrity because that was popular, that was trending at the time. I mean, it was trending for a short while. Back when ain't nobody trust Jay-Z and Beyonce because y'all was looking at the hand signs and things like that. Y'all was peeping the symbolism in the videos. Y'all remember that era? If you was around, y'all know what I'm talking about. That was a thing. But some of us, we stayed on that type of vibe. I stayed not rocking with some of these individuals because they ain't nothing but puppets. I don't care nothing about devil worship, and I don't care nothing about all of that. I just know that they puppets, though. And a lot of these so-called celebrities tell on themselves when they have served their purpose. They start acting crazy. They start acting weird because they don't know who they truly are. I'm going to give y'all a prime example on the white side. Britney Spears, man. Britney Spears be out here looking weird. You know what I'm saying? Because she a zombie, man. It's an industry puppet. They had Britney Spears when she was a youngin'. So Britney Spears don't know who she is. She been programmed. And it's like now she done served her purpose. They don't care nothing about Britney Spears. The industry don't care about Britney Spears now. So now she out here just looking weird. I mean, I don't know what Britney Spears be on. But they got a hold of Britney Spears. Like they molded her almost out the womb. You know what I'm saying? And look at what it does. That's why a lot of these so-called celebrities be strung out on all of these drugs, man. Come on, man. Let's talk about Hollywood for a minute. Why y'all worshiping these celebrities? And then in the same breath want to talk to me about a religion or something. Come on, man. What they call idol worship. And you placing all of these celebrities on a pedestal. You worshiping these celebrities. Whatever they say, go. And y'all want to talk to me about religion. Y'all want to talk to me about religion. Y'all get in y'all feelings when I talk about religion. And y'all worshiping these celebrities that are, I ain't even gonna go there, man. Ain't even gonna go there. AR, yep. Jasmine for sure. And I'm one of them ones. I ain't never let up on. Because it was before it became popular, that's the information that I was on. Like I said, I done brought these books up before, but man, I got these books right here, man, that I was reading. You know, and I know it's been people that been on it before me. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I jumped on the stuff right before it was popular. And I'm dropping books, but whatever. Secret societies right here, man. Secret societies, pawns in the game. And I got a lot of other books that revolve around this subject matter. Matter of fact, I got another book, man. I was doing some real research. Who will tell the people right here, man? The betrayal of American democracy. Like this is the type of studying that was going on. You know what I'm saying? We've been out here trying to put people on game for a very long time. Some of us ain't new to this. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't just jumping on things because it was trending. We've been on this type of vibe. We've been letting you know that this system is wicked. We've been letting you know that Hollywood is filled with puppets. You know, and these sex rituals and sex cults and things like that. You know what I'm saying? I remember y'all talking about all these leaked all that type of nonsense, man. I remember when I was trying to tell everybody that they favorite president, Bill Clinton, you know what I'm saying, was part of a sex cult, sex rings and all of that type of stuff. And he was out here touching little girls and whatnot. People wanted to come look at me crazy. Oh, Bill Clinton was the first black president. Nah, I ain't claiming Bill Clinton. Do the knowledge to Bill Clinton. You know what I'm saying? But y'all they ain't want to hear that information. They ain't want to hear that information at all. When I start talking about that, that's when I would get deleted. Unfriend him. What is he talking about? So I'm telling you that these politicians are wicked, that these politicians are out here prostituting and pimping out these young girls. I'm telling you that, and you like, no, I don't want to hear that. All the books gonna fall now. It's crazy. So I'm telling you that, and you don't want to hear it. You want to delete that, but then sex footage is leaked, and now you want to see that. Look at that. Every book now, all my books gonna fall. That's ridiculous, man. Whatever. But yeah, we out here educating people on that, on the sex cults, the sex rings, and all that type of stuff that's going on out here. And they like, no, I don't want to hear that. But then y'all interested when footage leaks. Oh, okay. Ms. Donnie for sure. Not at all. Not at all. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. I'm telling you, I used to get criticized all the time because of the music I was listening to. You know what I'm saying? At 19, 20. Man, I'm listening. Man, I'm like, man, I don't care nothing about who was out at that time, man. Who's some of the popular artists? Like, I think right around the time, man, probably like Future and all these people was coming out, man. I'm like, man, I don't care nothing about what they are talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm gaining this information. I need to hear people that's talking about this information. That's the realm of reality I'm in. And I'm getting criticized. I'm getting criticized for listening to music with a message. Music where they dropping information and knowledge. Criticized. Like, notice I said criticized. Like, that's key word. I am getting criticized. Like, what? Why are you criticizing me? Because I'm listening to something that's uplifting my mind and encouraging me to think. You know, and matter of fact, the books fail. I'm gonna give y'all the book. Like, man, it's the research that we've been doing. Look, the Clintons' War on Women. You know what I'm saying? One of the books that I read. Let you know how foul that man is. How foul that man is, man. And how foul he was back then, how foul he still is. How foul these people are. You know what I'm saying? So some of us, we been letting y'all know what's happening. And y'all fall victim to it. Y'all clicking on all this nonsense. Y'all ready to see this type of stuff, man. Y'all don't understand some of this stuff is ritualistic. So when y'all clicking on it and y'all giving y'all energy to it, y'all don't understand what's being performed on y'all. Y'all don't get it, man. We don't get it. We don't get what you focus on grows. Y'all don't understand what is happening out here, man. Come on, man. Y'all think that y'all think that these people just leaking things unintentionally? Come on, man. Come on. Y'all can't come on. People can't be thinking that. It's always a method to the madness, man. It's always a method to the madness. Come on. Y'all think these high-profile individuals that have everything to lose if some of this stuff comes out just unintentionally leaking things, or they just hack all of a sudden? Come on, fam. Come on. Can't be that stupid. Leo, peace, what's happening? Can't be that dumb. Cannot be that dumb. The bigger question to ask is, what are they planning? To where they had to, you know what I'm saying, distract us with this. What are they planning? What did they just implement? What's happening? What's about to go down? Because they got to distract us. So they're going to give us this. Man, you know what I'm saying, man? I don't trust these industry puppets, man, with things so-called leak. I don't nobody trust that. Come on, man. I ain't got time for all of that, man. Come on, man. This stuff ain't unintentional. Stop playing with us, man. Jay Green, man, this book piece, easy to read and all of that. Nice, 100%. 100%. They collecting their intel. They say, ooh, look at that. Look how they acting. Look how they responding. Predictable. Like, yep, they moving exactly how we knew they was going to move toward this information. Let's get them. Let's implement this law that's about to take away some of their freedoms, and they ain't even going to know it. They ain't even going to know it. Rashid, peace. What's happening? You say you feel like majority of mainstream media is ritualistic. Oh, 100%, man. 100%. Listen, mostly everything is ritualistic, man. Like I said, rituals can serve two purposes. A ritual can be performed to do some good. It can be performed to do some bad. But mainly when they doing it, it is to push further their agenda, and their agenda is pretty much wicked. You know, so they using it for wickedness. Jawan, behold the pale horse, you already know. My brother Audio, you say what you think about China and Russia uniting, and that's something to keep an eye on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all one in regards to China. It's funny we mentioned that. Man, I was doing the knowledge. Somebody they was talking about Bitcoin being like a Ponzi scheme orchestrated by China. I don't know if you all have heard anything about that. But I was doing the knowledge of something saying that Bitcoin was like a Ponzi scheme orchestrated by China to bankrupt America. That's what I came across that information. And somebody else I know came across the same exact information. But I came across the information that talked about Bitcoin being some similar to a Ponzi scheme orchestrated by China to bankrupt America. Like, that's the type of stuff that I'm focusing on out here. Like, that's the type of stuff that we got to do the knowledge to. Speaking of China, like literally, that's something that I came across. Bitcoin being a Ponzi scheme orchestrated by China to bankrupt America. Which basically America is pretty much already in the hole big time. But yeah, I heard about that though. Because you always got to ask yourself, man, when things hit the scene and become popular, and a lot of black people, you got to start asking yourself questions. You got to start asking yourself questions. And this is just Bitcoin, though. It's other coins. So don't nobody act like, oh, man, don't give me no crypto speech. It's just what I heard about Bitcoin. Bitcoin. And I didn't say anything about the other coins. This is Bitcoin. I heard this about Bitcoin. That's what I heard. Terenzo, exactly. Oh, Denise, you say it's crazy. I've been saying the same thing since they shut down the world. Here in Philly, the trash truck's been pulling up deliberately dumping trash on the streets for months. And that's crazy. Now that's crazy. Call for sure. That's what I'm saying. See, these are the type of conversations that need to be had that we are not having. Like that's information. But again, people gonna be like, conspiracy. Byron, peace. What's happening? Oh, Goddess, we say NDRE just proved even if you saying positive things, they assess it still can't be trusted. Trust no celebrities, period. They, man, exactly. Because what NDRE out here going hard for Joe Rogan, ain't she? I think NDRE out here boycotting what is it, Spotify in support of Joe Rogan. And I don't care, man. I don't care anything, man. I don't be caring about these white folks, man. I don't care about Joe Rogan. I don't listen to Joe Rogan. I don't watch Joe Rogan. If you watch Joe Rogan, cool. I just don't. I don't care anything about no Joe Rogan. So if he can't, if something leak about dude saying something that's considered racist or prejudice, that does not surprise me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I saw that with NDRE, and everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe NDRE is out here sandboning like that. Why not? Why not? I can believe it because as God has said, man, a lot of these cats that's putting out that type of content or that type of music, like a lot of them don't be really down for the cause like that. But she going hard. She going hard for Joe Rogan. You know what I'm saying? She going hard for Joe Rogan. I peeped that. NDRE, if you're listening, which you probably not, but NDRE, man, it's a lot of brothers. You say LA, she was going against them. LA's fine. You say I thought she took her music off of Spotify to like kind of support Joe Rogan. Like she was going against Spotify, saying that they shouldn't ban Joe Rogan or whatever the case may be. And she was saying about she's all for freedom of speech, basically in support of Joe Rogan being able to say whatever it is that he want to say. That's what I thought I had saw. Let me know if I'm wrong out here, but I thought that she was supporting or standing with. Let me say that, standing with Joe Rogan. That's what I thought I saw. So I mean that's the way I looked at it. Oh, LA's fine. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I was about to say if I'm wrong because I ain't really tap into it like that. I just saw, you know what I'm saying? I just saw a few things on it. So I could have been wrong. But hey, it's all good. Hey, if I'm wrong. All right, Tay, you say she's standing against. So all right, hold on. So somebody we got clear. She's standing with dude. She's standing with dude or against dude. And when I say standing with, like basically she's supporting Joe Rogan. All right, Thunder, what you say? She said she didn't want him canceled and didn't say he was racist, but don't care to share the same space. Okay, there we go. You say that she said she's all for free speech, but she would no longer be on a platform with him. Okay, all right, here we go. All right, Goddess, what you say? At first, she was for him being racist and calling black people monkeys and the N-word. Now she says she accepts him as racist, apologies, and says he's not racist. Yeah, all right. So I'm getting okay. All right. Yeah, I'm about to say I'm getting confused out here. I think yeah, okay. Okay, so I think it was kind of like a mixed review. All right, tell you say she her stance is, why are y'all paying this man millions and this is his content, but paying black artists 1/3 of a penny when they are the backbone of the platform. Okay, man, because I've been seeing, all right, I've been seeing a lot of all right, so we finna have to get to, because I've been seeing a bunch of different things in regards to NDIRE and this Joe Rogan situation. But hey, either way. Oh yeah, Thunder. Yeah. I heard I heard what he said. But like even when that came out, I wasn't even, I'm like, dude, it don't surprise me when stuff like that comes out to these white folks. And I don't really care about no apology neither. Like Joe Rogan, you said what you said, bro, you got caught. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's it. I don't want to hear no apology from him. Okay, take cool. Yeah, that's all I need to know then. All right, because I saw a bunch of weird headlines. I read a few of them, but that's cool though. You know, as long as she ain't standing up with the dude, I might got time for that. I personally don't care for his apology though. You know what I'm saying? I don't personally accept that nonsense, but it is what it is. She could accept it. I'm cool, but I personally don't too much care for an apology when these white folks get caught saying things about us that, you know, deep down they truly feel. They only apologizing to save face, you know. So I got a whole different stance on that note. As far as apologies, like I don't care about them apologizing. You know what I'm saying? That you just mad you got caught. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. But I'm glad we got that clarified though, because I was highly confused on what I was seeing, and I ain't have time to tap into like what people were saying, like videos. I was just seeing different headlines and little articles and whatnot. Nikki, peace, what's happening? MC, peace, what's the word? But that's cool though. You know what I'm saying? Like I tap in. I try to tap into the black platforms, man. I don't really too much be caring about these other folks, man. For real. You know, I'm in the business. I'm in the business now of uplifting black folks, putting black people on. So, like that's what I'm on. You know, the same content you getting from a Joe Rogan, like you can get that type of content on the black end, man. Just like when Vlad was talking greasy, that was nobody to trust anyways, a culture vulture. But it's like, man, I can get this same type of content from a black channel, and that's exactly what I go do. So I can't tell you anything. People was like, man, I've been watching Joe Rogan for, man. I can't tell you, I ain't watched nothing pertaining to Joe Rogan. Last time I semi tapped into anything that he did was when he had RZA on that thing. You know, that's the last time I tapped into anything pertaining to dudes. So you got a bunch of people like, oh, I don't, and you know, again, it lets you know that people don't know the difference between racism and being prejudiced. Things like that. People don't understand what racism actually is, because then I have seen personally a lot of black people that I know talking about, man, I've been watching Joe Rogan for X, Y, and Z. He's not racist. And they almost hit you with when a white dude say, man, I got a black friend, I can't be racist. They start hitting you with that type of stuff with Joe Rogan. in defense of Joe Rogan. That's what black people start hitting you with. Joe Rogan can't be racist because he be having a lot of black people on his platform. Like, what? How does that mean he's not racist? Like, that is the stupid. That's what I have been seeing black people say to justify listening to Joe Rogan. Like, he be putting a lot of black people on his platform, therefore he's not racist. He can't be racist. You don't understand what racism is. You don't understand what listen, the slave owners had slaves. They had black folks in the crib and outside of the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because a white dude got some black people on their platform does not mean that they are not racist, not contributing to racism. Like, come on, man. Stop playing with it. Like, come on, man. Like, that's what people killing me. I don't believe he's racist. Bro, you don't know Joe. We be giving, man, it's crazy. We give white people the benefit of the doubt quickly. And like I said, if you listen to Joe Rogan, I have no problem with it. I just don't. Because I don't really too much care. Like, some of the people that he be interviewing as black, I already know their stories for the most part. Or I done tapped into them somewhere else. That's just how I'm gonna roll. That's how I'm gonna get down. But man, don't be trying to act like you know this dude and try to, you know what I'm saying, make it seem like you cool with the man and you know for a fact that he's not racist. Come on, man. Come on. Things pop off. Joe Rogan is not going to be having your back. Call for show. Okay, yeah, got it. That's what I was. That's where I was at with it. I was like, I'm confused. So I feel like she was confused. But I ain't know though. I ain't fully tap in. So I felt like I was. That's why I was like, dang. I'm like, I think I'm confused because she confused. Because I swore I had saw two different things that she said, but I was like, hold on, maybe I'm tripping. AR for sure. He's like, that's like saying Democrats did lose the Civil War while saying Lincoln freed the slaves for freedom at the same time. Right and exact. Right and exact. But that's what we be on, man. We don't understand the system. We don't understand the system at all. Like I said, I don't care. Like, if you rocking with these platforms and it's white folks in charge of the platform, I ain't got no problem with it. But when you start, when these white folks get caught up saying some things that's derogatory towards black people, do not start trying to defend them. Don't do that. That's when I'm like, nope. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. That's when I start looking at you like, nah, don't go there. That's some Stockholm Syndrome. That's Stockholm Syndrome. Dude got caught up saying like what most of these white people feel on the low. Got caught saying it. He probably meant it. He probably meant what he said. He got caught saying it, so now he's apologetic. Why would Joe Rogan not be apologetic? Like, what benefit would that serve? Like, all right, I got caught saying that. Yeah, I meant it. That would not benefit Joe Rogan. You know, as y'all said, he has black people on his platform, so he has to come out and apologize. He don't want to listen. He don't want to lose the black market. Yeah, Tay, I think that's what it is. You know, that's why you ain't gonna never, because I don't care being a bad guy. I've been a bad guy for a very long time. You better not, you know what I'm saying? They better not put me on a large platform and ask me what I think about Joe Rogan. Y'all already know how that response is gonna go. Y'all already know. They put me on a platform like that. Well, what do you think about? It's over. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. They're not even gonna be able to air the interview. So I tell you, say black people also be so open to letting other races into the black community, so they like whatever, they still gonna rock with me, 100%. And they don't be caring. They know Joe Rogan know, like, all I gotta do is apologize, and I really ain't even gotta do that. But I'm gonna come out and say it anyway. I still got, just like Vlad. Vlad didn't care. Oh yeah, they still gonna watch me anyway. They still gonna tune into my channel anyway. Like, man, we sick. Then you would get on these platforms, you would get on Vlad, you would tell on yourself, and then be blaming Vlad. Like, man, ain't nobody like, oh man, Vlad, he the feds, he the ops. And then you gonna get on his platform and then you gonna proceed to feed into his nonsense. Like, dude, that's stupid. AR for sure. For sure. AR, yeah, man. I was, listen, I was the bad guy even before fasting. Because before I started fasting, I stopped eating meat and I stopped fooling with dairy products. I became the bad guy at that moment. You know what I'm saying? I became the bad guy at that moment. I became the bad guy at that exact moment. Man, I'm telling y'all would be surprised. I didn't talk about this, but y'all would be surprised at some of it, like the weird energy I was receiving for some of the changes. Man, literally, I'm getting criticized because I'm listening to music that uplifts women. And I would get criticized by women. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to listen to a song that's talking highly of you. But if I put in a trap song, now you good. And you wonder why we trap. I'm like, this is not making it. Like, I was so confused at like 19 and 18 and 20. When I'm like, all right, this is a very positive song, uplifting black women, not degrading them. You know what I'm saying? Not talking bad about them. You should be able to relate to this. How can you not relate to a song that's uplifting you? I don't understand it. Like, please, you can't listen. I do not understand that. How you can't relate to some music that's uplifting you, but you telling me you can relate to trap music and you not out here selling no type of drugs. You never sold a drug. Never sold a drug a day in your life. Came up in the suburbs, went to great schools, but you can relate to that type of music, but you can't relate to music that's uplifting you. It's ridiculous. Like, you would rather hear some music that's degrading you, talking about slanging drugs, slanging dope, killing folk. You ain't killed nobody. You ain't sold no dope. You ain't shot no gun. You have done none of this. But you want to listen to that, opposed to this song that's telling you to embrace the black woman, love the black woman. But then you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of energy that I was on. That's the type of energy I was on. I was like, man, I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? It was a period in my life where I had stopped. I'm talking about some of the popular music that I grew up on. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know the music. Some of the music that I grew up on, I was a music head, been a music head, still a music head. I went a period where I was not listening to any of that music, and I was listening to nothing but music with a message. Nothing but music with a message. Like, I was not listening to any of that. Like, if the music degraded women, I was like, I can't listen to that. I ain't in that space right now. This music ain't for me. I cut it off. I changed it. I deleted it from the phone or my computer or laptop at that time. I wasn't listening to it. I just was not listening to it. I was like, dog, I can't. Like, and when music talked bad about women at that time, it struck a nerve. Like, I was like, nah, man, it's like, it don't feel right listening to this. Because I'm like, I ain't even this type of dude. So, like, listening to it just made me feel some type of way. I'm like, dude, this just ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just ain't right. Like, I'm not that type of person. I don't exploit women. So I'm like, it's hard to listen to this with this newfound knowledge that I have. I can't accept this music now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't talk like this. I don't treat women like this. So why am I listening to this? Like, I can't resonate with this music. I can't feel it. You know? So I was like, I gotta change that song. Change the song. I was like, let me listen to something that's more informative. Man, I was listening to cats that was, you know what I'm saying, dropping science on it. I was like, man, I was listening to a lot of that. I'm like, I can't listen to this. I can't listen to this music anymore. I can't do it. And when you get in the car with me, you about to listen to what I'm listening to. You about to listen to this, what they call conscious music. You about to listen to it. Because I'm like, I can't do it, man. I'm not about to have you in this car listening to music that's degrading you. For one, I'm not that type of dude. I'm just not that type of dude. And I'm not about to listen to music degrading myself. I'm not out here killing my brothers. I don't condone anybody out there killing their brothers. So I'm not gonna listen to it. Can't do it. So I was on that wave for a minute, man. I had went years, man. All I was listening to, man, was conscious musicians. That's it. And I'm about to get back on that vibe because it's sick out here. You know, about to get back on that vibe, man. I went that like for a stretch. If you got it, like if you was around me and there was music playing, it was gonna mean something. You was finna get a jewel or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 from that music. You know, and I noticed the shift just doing that, just mentally. When I did that, things started shifting for me. Oh, Darlene, for sure. You know, like I said, at that time when I was rapping, like that was the content because that's what I was on. Larry Peace, what's happening? What's happening with you? So that's a game changer, man. Like now, like I pretty much listen to 80-90% of like conscious music. Now, when I work out, different ball game. Like that's a whole different situation. Even though I do work out to conscious music also, but like when I'm working out, man, it's all different type of vibes going on, man. Because I'm fueling myself through the workout, you know. So that's different. But when I'm chilling out, you know what I'm saying? It, like I'm finna have to tap in. Trying to tell you, get back on it. And the crazy thing about it, man, is a lot of dope female conscious artists. Like it's a lot of dope females out here with conscious content. And for the life of me, like for the life of me, like I wish we was back in that era, man, like late 90s, where you know Lauryn Hill and Erykah Badu could make waves. You know what I'm saying? I wish we was back in them times, man, because it's some talented female MCs out here. And I'm talking dope. Dope. World barely knows about. Barely knows about. And I mean, I'm talking about dope. Shantae, you say, give me some names of some female conscious rappers. Hey, Cyrock, Narubi Salah, Rhapsody on the mainstream level, Jean Grey for sure. Shay Noir, she's actually pretty dope. Man, I'm missing a lot. It's one that I really feel like I should be naming. I can't even think of it right now. But those 5 are definitely dope. I know y'all got some more for me. Hey Hanks, nah, man, I ain't tapped in musically in a minute. I ain't tapped in musically in a minute, man. I ain't did a song in a very long time, man. I ain't been in the studio in a very long time. Then it's another one. I think her name is Akua Naru or Nehru. That's another name. That's another queen that dropped some dope music, dope hip hop. Y'all got me tapping into the phone, man. I'm just gonna tap into the phone. Bahamadia, that's another one. That's the old school though, you know. Let me tap into the phone, man. Let me tap into the phone, see who else I got in this thing. Oshun, yeah. Ambitious, yeah, Oshun for sure. Little Sims, yep, there we go. Yeah, I know y'all got some more for me. Like I'm scrolling, man. I got so much music on my phone, I'll be scrolling for days, man. I'll be straight scrolling for days, man. All this music, this don't make any sense. But yeah, Narubi Salah, she kind of like under the radar. She nice. Oh yeah, hold on. I think her name is Najiri Earth. That's another one. You know what I'm saying? Peace of the gods and the earth. That's a queen right there, Najiri Earth. Check her out. Najiri Earth. That's NJERI Earth. Check her out. Some dope music. So we putting on the queens, man. We putting the queens on right now. You know what I'm saying? Like positive women putting out positive music. Right, there you go. Daylin, yeah, no name, yep. You know what I'm saying? I got some Rod Digger on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I got some Rod Digger. Shout out to Rod Digger and whatnot. Yeah, but I'll be scrolling for days, man. But yeah, I think we named a nice amount. I think we named a nice amount. But shout out to the queens, man. Shout out to the ladies that's out here putting out positive music. The reason why you got to shout that out because it's really not popular for a woman to do that. Like it's like if when a woman comes out, musically speaking, when a woman comes out and decides to have conscious content, they are at the end of the day already know that that's not popular. Like literally, it's not popular at all for a woman to do that. Like not at all. So shout out to the sisters that take on that task to say, you know what, I'm about to come out here. I'm about to educate my people on the mic. Like that's important. It's important to have sisters that do that. That is very important. Because you know what I'm saying, by default, you're gonna have brothers that's gonna hold it. Then you're gonna have brothers such as myself that got that energy. Like, forget the system. We gonna buck against the system. We gonna put out that type of content. You're gonna have dead prayers, poor righteous teachers, mortal techniques, killer priests, K-Renos, cannabis. You're gonna have these type of cats, man. But when a woman comes along and say, you know what, I'm gonna have that same energy, that's rare. That's rare because it's not popular at all for her to do that. Oh, just for sure. It's definitely out here, man. It's so, but I feel like that's also part of the problem. Since everything is so easy to access, the BS just outweighs the substance. So it's easier to see the BS. Right now, if I go to my Apple Music, that mug about to start recommending all trash to me. Luckily, I know the conscious music, the conscious artists. It's a few times, man, where you will go to new releases. Like I have tapped into this. I have checked this out a few times. Right now, they actually got my man's Cannabis on there. And shout out to Cannabis. But it's been a few times where it's some people that I know that drop some conscious music. They don't hit the new releases. Like they don't make it. It be all of the nonsense. I'm like, Dad, they gonna disrespect such and such. Like, man, this is quality music, but they not about to put it in the new release though. Dominique clocks in. Peace. What's happening? You know, so I think that's part of the problem, man. It's so much nonsense out here that it outweighs the consciousness, the conscious music. Just outweighs it, man. It's just so much for every 20, 30 nonsense, like for every 20, 30 albums or singles that come out that's nonsense, you might have 2 or 3 conscious joints surface. Larry, you talking about Toby Nwigwe and Fat? I think that's who you talking about. The husband and wife duo, that's nice. I think you're talking about Toby Nwigwe and Fat. She actually pretty dope. Like they both dope. But yeah, they gets down. But yeah, Toby Nwigwe and Fat, if that's who you're talking about. Oh, Darlene for sure, man. That's what I'm saying. Every now and then I get that itch, man, to write, do some music and all of that. Jay Green, exactly. And that's why I had made my statement. Cause it's like, man, we be appreciated. I said most of the fan base, when you tap in, the fan base for a lot of the conscious female artists, it be dudes. Like, I mean, the fan base be heavy. It be a bunch of dudes. But then on the flip side, on the mainstream level, the mainstream women that hit it big, their fan base is primarily women. So it's crazy how that works. So on the underground, when you got the women with the message, their fan base is dominated by the dudes. But then when you got the mainstream women, their fan base is dominated by the women. Let's just be honest. Like you ain't finna see a bunch of dudes ain't finna be bumping Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. Whether or not the music would be hidden, we can't resonate. We just ain't finna bump that. You know what I'm saying? Like we not bumping that. But when the Ruby Salah, Cyrock and them drop something, we can kind of relate to what they talking about. You know, so that's how that goes. Because I just can't. I don't care if Cardi B can rap. Like I don't care if she has a flow. I don't care if the beat is nice. It's just like once I start listening to what I can't listen to that. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna hit more with women. But on the underground level, man, they more timeless. Like they can relate. Like everybody can relate to the underground female MCs. Everybody. Because they dropping information. But I'm sorry, man. Y'all ain't about to, you know what I'm saying? If y'all see me post a video with some Cardi B in the background, best believe it's not by choice. You know what I'm saying? Like I just can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't do that. But my sister, y'all can do that. That's why you're gonna have Cardi B, her fan base is gonna be women. But then y'all need to keep that same energy for the underground female MCs. You know, we ain't knocking you for knocking you because I'm a like Pimp C, but then I'm also tap into Dead Prez. So I don't understand why women don't understand that. Pimp C ain't talking about nothing. Pimp C pure ignorant. But I'm gonna balance that out by listening to some K Reno or Cannabis. Women, they just finna listen to like some of the women, not all of them. They'll listen to Cardi B and act like they can't go balance that out and listen to some Cyrock or some Ruby Salah. Like, dude, no, like y'all have both ends as well. Just like back in the day, y'all had Lil Kim, but then you listen to Lauryn Hill. Balance. You know, I might listen to my, you know what I'm saying, Pimp C, Old No Limit or something. But then I'm about to listen to this Dead Prez, man. I'm about to listen to this Immortal Technique in the same breath. So you ain't just gotta listen to Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion. Like that's all y'all have to offer. Yo, no, y'all have plenty more. Y'all can be fans of Cardi B and Megan. That's cool. But also be fans of Cyrock and Rhapsody and Jean Grey. It's not a crime. It's not a crime. But I don't see that balance a lot of times in dealing with sisters, man. Like they just gonna listen to Meg and they gonna listen to Cardi. No, balance it out. Balance it out. Please don't neglect your sisters that's out here with the message, man. Don't do that. That's messed up. Because I'm gonna respect the brothers that's out here with the message, and you know what I'm saying, and I tapped into the brothers that ain't got a message. So y'all just gotta do the same thing. Hey, Thunder for sure, man. Listen, I NWA, but then I'm Poor Righteous Teachers and Brand Nubian right after that. I might listen to Brother Lynch Hung, dude talking crazy, talking about chopping limbs up, and then I'm about to go ahead and listen to some Paris or something. Like I change. That's how you gotta do it. God is for sure. Kyle Peach, what's happening? Akuma, I ain't even gonna necessarily say that because even when you had Lauren and Erykah Badu, you still had Lil Kim, you had them type of individuals, you had that type of content, just had more balance with it. You know what I'm saying? You can listen to Lil Kim, Trina, you know what I'm saying? Whoever it is, man, you could listen to that. Man, matter of fact, I mean, you had Adina Howard and all like, you know what I'm saying? That type of music is gonna be out here. It's gonna always exist. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna always be out here, but it's just the balance. Just the balance. Because you had Adina Howard in the period where you had MC Light and Queen Latifah. It don't even get no. Listen, Lauryn Hill, cool. But man, Queen Latifah was really dropping information when she had originally came out. So forget the influence Lauryn Hill had. Queen Latifah was demanding respect for women. UNITY, like that song, like that should have been the women's anthem at that. Like that should have been the women's anthem. Queen Latifah was demanding respect for the women. Like that's who really was paving the way at that time. If you ever listen to early Queen Latifah, she was putting on for the sisters. She was putting on for the sisters like no other person has ever done. But Queen Latifah, the man, who you calling a bitch? You know what I'm saying? Excuse my French. But that's what Queen Latifah was saying. So Queen Latifah was out here she was the first one that I can remember. Queen Latifah was the first one, like, man, y'all better stop playing with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she don't get enough credit for what she was doing. Queen Latifah was out here like, man, y'all ain't, you ain't finna treat me no type of way. You ain't finna disrespect me. You finna respect me as a woman. And hey, that's why I always, when I talk about just MCs, period, I always, Queen Latifah got my respect as an artist, period. I ain't even talking about female or male MCs. I'm talking about MC, period. Queen Latifah. She ranked high on my list just all time simply because of how she came in the game. Simply because of how she came in the game. She gonna always have my respect. She gonna always have my respect. Like, I don't care about her lifestyle choices. I don't care about none of that. Like, she came in the game. She put the sisters on the map. She put the sisters on the map, and I'm always respect that for sure. Like, her first few albums, if you ain't heard her first few albums, like, all respect. And she didn't have just all respect, man. That's all I'm gonna say. And shout out to MC Light as well. You know what I'm saying? Like that, but Queen Latifah wasn't playing with y'all, man. She literally gave women the anthem. Like, she gave women the anthem. UNITY, that song should never die, ever. And I feel like I play that song more than women. You know what I'm saying? I be playing that's the joint right there, man. Like, that's the joint. That song will never get old. Like, that song will never get old, man, at all. You know. So hey, shout out to the sisters, man. Shout out to the queens that's putting in the work out here, man. Yeah, just a legend for sure. Like I said, I don't like disrespecting women. Say who your top female MCs and all of that. Like, nah. Some of them they can stand with the dudes. The Queen Latifah, she can stand with the dudes. She stand toe to toe with the dudes when it comes to rapping. Back then, she was right up there. Man, you ain't finna disrespect her like that. But y'all, man, with that being said, man, I gotta make my moves, man. I gotta get back to this gym, win a little bit over. You know, when we get to talk about music, y'all already know that's right on my alley. Music head. So on the road to this gym, I'm definitely about to bump some Queen Latifah, man. I'm about to bump some early Queen Latifah. That's gonna be what I'm bump. That's what I'm a bump. But y'all, man, I gotta go ahead and make my way back up to this gym, finish these clients off for the rest of the day, man. So I appreciate y'all tapping in with the kid, listening to the vent, the rant, listen to the music suggestions and things like that. So I'm gonna let y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Wednesday. I'm out. I'm gonna try to tap back in with y'all tomorrow, but if not tomorrow, definitely in this joint Friday. But y'all be easy, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Wednesday. Peace.